Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video, we are doing a fall glam transformation. This is a lot more glamorous than my typical look that I wear in videos or do tutorials on. So I wanted to, step on my game a little bit for fall. And this is also using only drugstore products. So if you're on a budget, I'm here to hook you up. These are products that I have tried multiple times and I really love. So this is not a first impressions. This is a good impression. Like, I like these products. And there's a palette in here in particular that I picked up. I think it was like $7 and it performs so high end. So if you guys want to see how to get this look and, look super glam this fall, then let's just get started. All right, so we are going to be starting with the face today, and I'm going to go in with primer. This is one of my favorite primers from the drugstore. It's the Physicians Formula Spotlight Illuminating Primer. As you can see, it goes on kind of like metallic. But just because it has that illuminating factor, it doesn't mean it doesn't keep you it doesn't make you shiny throughout the day is what I should say. It just adds a little bit of luminosity underneath your foundation. And I personally think it's really pretty. You don't have to put it all over the face. You can just put it in the high points if you get really super oily in the center, but I just put it all over. Kind of gives a little bit of a Tin Man vibe, but that's okay because now we're going to do foundation. So this is my current favorite drugstore foundation. I've talked about this before. I love it. It's the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF Antioxidant Enriched Pollution Protection, okay? So it has a very long name, but I love this. It wears so beautifully. It has good coverage. A lot of people compare it to the IT Cosmetics CC cream. I think they're just saying that because the packaging is kind of similar, but I don't find this is like that at all. This is a lot more lightweight and I like it way better. So I'm just going to apply this, and I don't know if I said it, but I use the shade Soft Tan. This brush is also from the drugstore. It's from Koki Cosmetics, and I believe you can get it online at Walmart, and I've actually seen it in store at Rite Aid, so if you've been looking, that's where you can find it. Next for concealer, I'm taking this one from J-Cat Beauty. It's their Aqua Sealer Stay Assurance Water Sealed Zero Smudge Concealer, and I'm in the shade Soft Tan. So this is very full coverage. You really don't need a lot. You don't need a lot. Normally I'm putting it all over the planet. You really don't need a lot with this. Just a little bit goes a long way. Then I've talked about these powders before, and they are a talc-free, no flashback, water-resistant powder that is at an affordable price. They're from Makeup Revolution. I do like these. Over time, I can't use them because I feel like something in there kind of breaks me out a little bit and just gives me some congestion in my pore area. But it's a really good option if you're looking for an affordable loose powder that is talc-free, because that is very, very hard to find at the drugstore. So I have translucent and medium beige, and I'm gonna go in and use this one, which is medium beige. So this is medium beige. It's super duper messy though, so that is one thing I do not enjoy about it. And then the rest of my face, I kind of just dab it in with this brush from Walmart. Since this is a fall transformation video, I am going to show you guys my brows. I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Rich Brown Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. So that's what my brows look like for now. I will add my brow gel after I finish my face, just in case it gets a little powdery or something. So now for the eyeshadow, I found this at Rite Aid, and it's actually part of the Halloween collection, so I'm guessing it's limited edition. But you guys, the colors in this and the pigmentation, all of that is so good. So this is from Wet n Wild, and it's called Coffin Break. So this is what it looks like. I mean, these shadows are so perfect for fall, and they blend so nicely. So I had to use this and show you guys like how good it was, especially since I think it is like a limited edition palette. So I am gonna zoom you guys in for this part just a little bit so you can get a closer look. So first I'm going in with the transition shade, and obviously we will be transitioning. And I really want to do more of like a dramatic look, still keeping it fall neutral, but I feel like this is like the perfect fall neutral palette. So if you can get your hands on it, do it. Next I'm going in with that chocolatey brown shade, and I'm going to start packing this on the outer part of my lid. I'm just going to blend that a little bit before we add our next shade. So I think I'm going to take that shade a little bit farther in. Then I'm going to go in with like that brick red kind of shade. And I'm just gonna take that on my blending brush and just kind of blend with that, just to add a little bit of warmth and to help the blending process. But these are very pigmented, so you definitely wanna tap off before you go straight in. I really wish that Wet n Wild would re-release their Vanity palette. If you guys have been watching me a long time, like that was my palette. Like I did so many videos with that palette back in the day. It was so good. But now I'm just kind of like deepening it up on the base of the lash line. But do you see how like good these shadows are? Like I'm blown away. Then I'm going in with that orangey shade and putting it on like the center. I kind of want to just apply these with my fingers, but using a brush is a little bit more precise. Then I'm taking the kind of like gold shade in there and again packing that on. And if you really want it extra sparkly, you can add a little bit of this CoverGirl, don't even know what it's called, but it looks like this. CoverGirl Exhibitionist. I don't know why there's no name on it. Number 5, I don't know. But they remind me of like the Stila things, and they add just like a little bit of extra like glittery, kind of like a foiled effect. Pat them on. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of that transition shade again and blend right above, just to really define the socket. The socket. Socket to them. Why did I just say it so strangely? I don't know. Why I just keep busting out these accents, like all in the same sentence. It's really weird. So then I'm gonna go in and do the lower lash, first going in with that transition shade. Then adding that dark brown. Then a little bit of that reddish shade. Gonna add a teeny tiny bit of that black, like a tiny amount, like at the very, very base. Then before I add mascara or anything, I'm gonna go in with this Neutrogena Smoky Kohl liner and just tight line my upper lash line. I'm gonna do a quick coat of mascara. This is the NYX On The Rise mascara. I love this. This is probably my favorite drugstore mascara of the moment. I'm not gonna apply a lot though, since we are doing fake lashes. Do you guys call them fake lashes or false lashes? Or falsies. I don't like that word for some reason. It pisses me off. Why does it make me so mad? I don't know. Anger issues. For lashes, I'm using these from Kiss. They're called Pompadour. And I really like these. They're dramatic but wispy at the same time. And they have a clear band. I don't really like the ones with a black band. Just usually they're uncomfortable, or I just don't want a black band in my eye. I'm gonna zoom out and do the rest of the face because it's looking a little bit crazy. If I do say so myself, without the rest of my face done, it's a little much. So for bronzer, I'm gonna be using this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This one is in the shade Sculpt, so it's a little bit darker than their deep bronzer and a little bit more cooler toned, so you can really like sculpt with it. And I'm really just concentrating this on like the outer cheekbone area. I don't want to drag it in too far. And then just a wee bit on the nose. Don't worry, I'm gonna buff this out a little bit at the end. Then for my blush, I'm taking Peach Primrose from Flower Beauty and just putting that right on the apples. So then for highlight, I need to add this to my inner corner really quick because it is like blinding and it's so good. It's from L'Oreal. It's one of their crushed foil highlighters, and this one is in the shade Rose Quartz. So it's kind of like a rose gold, but not super rosy. I'm just gonna take this on a little brush and pop it on the inner corner. It's super duper metallic and pretty. And I'm adding it to my cheekbones as well. I feel like if you like the new Benefit ones, you'll really like the L'Oreal ones because they're very kind of like similar, like in the finish. I feel like that just makes my cheekbone look like it's gonna stab you, which is not normally my look, but since we're going hard, we're doing it. Then to kind of buff everything out, I'm just gonna take what's ever left on my powder brush from earlier and buff everything together so it doesn't look too much. Then I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Wild Brow in Neutral Brown. I've talked about this before, but I really, really love this stuff. It's probably my favorite brow gel of the moment. And when you have such a like dramatic eye, I feel like you definitely can't skimp on the brows. Last but not least, we're gonna do the lips. I'm gonna go in line with this NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, Definitely Turn On Water. No, that is way too long for me. The shade is Beyond Nude. So I'm gonna go ahead and overline my lips with this. And I'm like filling in with this too because I find that these lip liners in particular, they dry like really quickly and then they're hard to blend. So I'm just putting it all over so I don't have an issue with like that ring lip liner that doesn't look good. So you definitely could just leave that as is, but I'm gonna add this L'Oreal Les Macarons Mon Caramel liquid lipstick just in the center. And you don't need a lot of this. This just adds a little bit of depth and makes it a little bit creamier. But this stays on forever as well. Then to complete the transformation, the final step is setting spray. This is the Catrice HD Active Performance Freezing Spray. So we're gonna apply this. So I'm gonna let that sink in. Shit, I missed a spot. I don't know why, but I'm so anal about it being the exact same amount on each side. So anyways, I'm gonna let that soak in and I'll be right back. So the transformation is complete and I am obsessed. If you have any kind of function this fall that you need to be glammed for, this is your look. And you don't have to spend a ton of money. I mean, all these products added up would be expensive still, but in comparison to like if you're going to Sephora, this is so much cheaper. And you guys, this palette, it's covered in powder right now, but this palette, this is so freaking good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I really enjoyed doing this video for you guys. I always love drugstore videos. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm about to go be super extra wherever I'm going after this. Where am I going? I gotta go somewhere. I gotta go somewhere. Probably just to the grocery store like I do every other day of my life. But thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys next time.
Do you guys hear Dave squealing in the background? I mean, you must. Excuse you. I literally do not know how human mothers accomplish things. Like, I can never have a child. I can't even have this dog. I cannot accomplish things with a puppy. It's so hard. Oh my god. Oh my god, Dave escaped. How did I not know this?